Boom. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Other ways to make money. Like I said, I started my business with $100 right when I graduated college and just took the leap of faith. And I found many different ways to make money throughout the way before I got into private label. And I actually was making over $100,000 a year through different methods. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys every way that I've ever done to make money. And essentially over time, I just learned more and more skills and ways to make money. And then I would take progressively bigger risks, and that's how it's worked in my private label business and everything. You just keep learning the skill of making money and finding opportunities, and that is a skill that you have for the rest of your life. There's so many ways to make money on the internet and just in life that are not required to have a job. I think a lot of people think that they have to have a job to make money, but you don't. But even if you do have a job, there's a lot of ways to make extra money. So I'm going to be going over all the possibilities. I'll share with you guys also which ones I've done personally and which ones I just, haven't done but know that will work. A lot of these are skewed towards being in the United States. So that's just a warning because I'm in the United States, so I know that, but they may be applicable to worldwide. So just take that into account. So the two ways that I made money when I was getting started out was flipping stuff and renting out my house. Now, flipping stuff was actually the first way I got started, and there's a lot of ways to flip stuff that are very, very low risk and high return. Sometimes multiplying your money by 2, and sometimes I would multiply my money by 50. There's very many ways. I'll share that with you guys. And then just renting out your house, it's just an easy one. If you got extra room, it's really easy. We'll talk about that in a second. So the other ways that I haven't done, but I know that exist and I've helped people do before are going to be the gig economy. So doing such things as Uber, Instacart, Shipped, stuff like this, where you can make about $20 an hour just doing gigs like driving on Uber or buying stuff for people. This is a shopping app, Instacart and Shipped. Basically, people don't want to go to the retail store, and you can just sign up and then go and work whenever you want and make money just buying stuff and delivering it to people's houses. You can also offer services. Services are probably the easiest one that anyone can do. Some services, obviously, you can't do, but everybody can offer a service and make a good amount of money. For example, if you went on Craigslist in Minnesota here, you could go and make about $20 an hour moving. And the great thing about doing this is the people are going to hire whoever has the best Craigslist listing. So I click on here. It's like, this is not that great of a listing. He's probably getting a lot of business. So could you write a better listing to this? And could you go move something? If you have some circumstance where you can't move, all right, maybe you can't do this. But if you got a car and you can lift stuff, and looking at the statistics of this course, you're a male, most likely. Hello, ladies. But you should just go move and make a lot of money. I actually was a mover for a couple of years, and it's not hard, and you paid well, and you can choose your hours. It's pretty awesome. So we just talked about moving. You could go and put a listing on Craigslist. Say you're going to remove people's trash. All right, you're going to remove big items. Especially if you have a truck, you could say, hey, I'll move stuff for you. Great. You could put people's furniture together. People pay for that. They pay pretty good money for that. All these are over $20 an hour. If you learned how to fix phones, you can go on YouTube. All right, you could go learn how to fix phones, and then you could do that. And you can make about $50 an hour if you learn how to fix phones properly. That takes a little bit more work and some tech knowledge, but it's very possible. You could go offer random gigs on Fiverr.
Britney Elias, today is your birthday, Britney Elias. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Wow, that was wonderful, wasn't it? Yeah, this guy just started about a month ago, and it looks like he's already made about $400 from this. So, literally anywhere in the world. He's from Nigeria, and he's made $400 in a month just dancing to Happy Birthday. It's not hard. You just have to be creative. I'll tell you guys what I've done in the past a little bit, but just expanding a little bit more, you could literally take the whole course, which is the best information in the world from all the top experts, and then you could go make a gig on Fiverr, Jungle Market, or on Upwork, or any other job place, and you could take the things that I teach and then go help other people. You could go do keyword research for them. You could help them optimize their images and their listings. There's so many opportunities out here. So I'm just going to show you guys something really quick here. This is a listing on Fiverr for somebody who offers SEO services, and you can see that he charges $50, $75, or $95. He's gotten over 1,000 reviews. He actually has 1,300. He's been doing this for 2 years. So, not everybody leaves a review, so he's probably sold over 2,000. So he's made over $100,000 just offering some optimization on Fiverr. Literally, we teach all of this in the course. So you could take the information, learn it, put it into action. You could get paid. You get paid to learn. You just have to know a little bit more than the other person to help them. There's so many companies that are joining Amazon that just absolutely know nothing. Like literally even some billion-dollar companies, their listings are terrible. So much is unoptimized for Amazon, and with product images, listing, just all of it. So there's a lot. Like this is one of the most valuable skills that is out there, knowing what to do on Amazon. So even if you don't have money, still you could just watch the whole course, learn it, and then go and put it in action and start getting paid to learn and take action, and then you get even more data. It's just the best way to get going is just start making money. And this isn't just theoretical speaking. Literally, one of the guys that was working and helping contract with me in the solar eclipse and helping packaging and doing the Amazon stuff, he took what he learned through the experience and then went and offered like a consulting service. And he does over $300,000 a year in his first year. Okay, didn't know anything about Amazon. Came, watched, learned a little bit, and I actually know a lot more than I did then. And then he was able to go and get clients by just offering and writing good listings and reaching out to people, and then was able to literally do $300,000 a year after 1 year. The opportunity is crazy. And by the way, I found him on Craigslist. Basically, I just said, hey, I need help packaging glasses. And so he just helped package the glasses and saw some stuff and was able to then take that knowledge and go and offer consulting services. And why I said I know a lot more now than I did then is saying that he didn't even learn that much from me. This is a plethora of information. Like this is the best information in the world. If you guys actually want to, you could take this information and offer a service and get paid to learn Amazon, and then take those earnings and then start building products. And then now you've got, not only skills in consulting, but you have Amazon products going along the way. And it's just probably the most practical way to actually get paid to learn and build your business. It's just like a win-win all around. Overall, with this strategy, the main goal is to have multiple streams of income. So one of these could take off and make you a full-time income. Or if you already have a job, this could be that extra money on the side that you're going to invest in your business. So this is just a generally good technique. So here's like a general strategy for all of this. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how I made money over time to get all of this started. If I were to get started, basically I would put my Airbnb up if I had an extra room or a house, okay? And I would only offer for 1 week to 1 month. So basically, it's the most amount of money with the least amount of work. So that would be that. You're not going to make a full-time living off that, but it'll be easy income on the side, all right? Then I would do Uber or something similar like that. And I would only go during high volume so that I make the most money during that time, essentially at nights by the bars, or, if there's a big sporting event or something, because you're going to make, 3x more than on other times. You just got to be strategic with how you spend your time here. There's times where all of these gigs where there's a difference in supply and demand, and you could just, shift between these and really make the most out of your money. That's what I've done with everything always. I analyze supply and demand. Moving, okay? If I was going to offer moving services, I wouldn't offer the cheapest. I would make the best listing, and then I would make it look really good and charge a higher price. So you're not going to get a lot, but you're going to get paid high. And that's great because you want to get paid high for your time and your money. So basically, you're putting out all of these opportunities, and then only when you get a request does it actually pay off well. So this is how I've always done everything. But that only applies to something that's not bringing you towards your goals. If it was doing, taking the stuff you learn in this course and then applying it and getting paid to do that, I would offer a lower price and work hard at that because you're getting paid to learn. It's bringing you towards your goals. If it's not bringing you towards your goals, then you want to get paid more money for what you do. Okay, so basically, if I were doing these services or something, or what I have in the past, put them up for a very high price and just set it automated. So once a week, you would post them all, have the same post. You write a couple of posts once, and then you have calendar reminder once a week you repost, and you could even make a Google form so that everything comes in a nice structured way to do it. And then now it's just nice and easy. If you use some planning and really just think about this and do some work, literally you could take every penny from me and I could become a millionaire again. I guarantee it. I know the skills of making money. So if you guys just go out there and start taking action and testing, you'll learn, okay, this is how it works. And you don't need that much money to get started. And if you're making $20 an hour, okay, then what, 100 hours, you could have $2,000 and get started. Like with a really good product opportunity that could make you a lot of money. In my opinion, if you truly want it, and I can tell you this from everybody that I've just come in, all the successful people at this that I've met, it's just that persistence in taking action. So if I could tell you guys one thing, there's a quote from Tony Robbins that I really like. Oh, I'm actually wearing a shirt right now. This used to be on my wall when I first started my business, which I'll talk about in a second. You're not limited by your resources. You're only limited by your resourcefulness. So the opportunities are out there. This is a high-level overview of the different ways you can make money. I mean, it can go even further. You could think of any service that you want and just put them out there. And then, these different ways to make money. If you really want it, you can get it. Just don't give up. So if you guys have any questions or comments about other ways to make money, I'm sure we'd all appreciate talking in the comments. And yeah, I wasn't able to dive deep on each one because that would take a really long time. But I'm going to share you guys with my journey so that you can maybe see how I did it instead of just seeing the suggestions here.